Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm great. I'm really happy to be here with you to show you a really cool idea of a project if you are learning about atoms. Welcome to Lights, Camera, Atoms, bringing science on stage with AI and Canva. So, today, you have to learn about the atoms, or you have to do a project about the atoms, the history of the atoms. Who are the scientists? What did they say? Where are they from? And I know students often find this topic not so exciting, but I came up with a way to combine both my passions, science and drama. Yes, you've heard it. And I use AI to help me create backgrounds for a play. It's a lot of fun. So, hello, everybody. My name is Maggie Dimitri. I am a science educator and technology facilitator and consultant in Quebec, Montréal. Oui, oui, je parle français, mais don't worry, it will be in English today. So, I want to thank Logix Academy for making this possible. You'll have lots of fun, trust me. So, today's plan is to actually use Media Magic to help us generate backgrounds for our play. And some text generation, text generating. And we will use another device as a remote control, which is really fun. And you'll be able to share your slides with your teacher if they need them. For sure, the project can take longer, but today we're just getting a taste of the different things you could do on Canva to help you create a really fun background for your play. So the objective is, like I said, to create a short play explaining the history of the atom, and the narrator is Democritus. You could use another. It could be seen through the perspective of a different scientist, but for today's example, I'll be using Democritus, the philosopher that lived in ancient Greece. And we're using backgrounds to do images and even short little videos, but just to do like a little background scenery. And we can use the magic writing features to help to write short text or even grab text from images. Just a really important information. You have to have the generative AI features turned on. You have to make sure, double check with your teacher if you have this opportunity. So without further ado, let's get started. With the instructions. So you'll be in teams of 3 or 4 scientists, and the information, you can let your teacher look into that and see what they would like to do. But essentially, you're a scientist, and you have to create a story, and you have to be able to tell the story through the eyes of the different scientists. So you have to be able to show, where did they live, which era. So your images have to reflect all of that. And you can even create images of these people, different scientists that live in those eras. And then in person, in front of like everybody else in the class, you'll have to come up with different ways, experiments that the scientist did. If obviously you cannot use nuclear energy to prove your idea, well, in that case, you can embed videos within the backgrounds you'll create. But I can let your teacher decide on what things to do exactly. And so let's get started with Media Magic, and by creating a cool intro page that you can place at the beginning of your play. For Media Magic, we'll see that you can generate images and choose their styles, and I'll show you that in a second. And this is an example of an image I have created where I added the prompt, ancient Greece, and it gave me, as you can see, an image, a graphic, or even a video. But to be honest, the videos are not the best. It's still a work in progress. It really depends on the version you have and the country that you're in, well, in this case, Canada. But it's not optimal yet. So I wouldn't worry about making a video thinking it's going to be a good 20 minutes. This is not the purpose. It's more, if you need like a sky that's moving or something like that. So this is the style. When I say style, you can change them that way. And we have a really cool feature called the Dream Lab. It's an app that is directly on the beginning of your the page in Canva. the front page, there's an app called Dreamlab, which gives you really, really amazing images, even better than the ones that are generated within the presentations. All right, so let me get started to show you exactly. I'm going to just change the switch here to Canva. And when you're on your main page, as you can see here, you can create a design by clicking here or by going simply where it says presentation, create new, and it gives you a blank page. So I can show you quickly like what I have done before, just so that you get an idea. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to press projects, and here's my project that I created right here, as you can see. And even have sound for press present. Ta-da! So if you want to try and do this, basically once you have your presentation open, I'm just going to open up here a new page for you, and let's try and generate. So everything on the left here is where everything happens, but I'm going to open it up right here just to show you. There we go. And on the left is where all the magic happens. So elements, and we're going to scroll down to AI image generator. And I'm going to type in ancient Greece. And you give it a second. And oh, interesting. So it's not quite what I was looking for. I want a background. And the thing is, I wanted it to look realistic. Okay, so you can go back. It says styles, as you can see here. And these are all the styles you could choose from. So I want a photo and generate again. So you could do that every time. My computer's a bit slow. Oh, you know what? I really like this one. That's pretty cool. So if you're satisfied with this, those three buttons here are generally where a lot of magic happens as well. So you can just set that image as a background and it's going to stretch it. Otherwise, if you don't like this background, you could press here, edit, and you can do background remover like this. Alternatively, you can click on the button that says background remover right here. There. So now it's like remove the little blue sky that we had before. So now I want to actually create a really cool background. How about we do sky? Let's do night sky. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, that's really nice. So let's go with that one. Oh, but that's a graphic. I don't want I want a photo. So let's go with, ooh, this looks cool. Why not? So I want this photo to be a background. So I'm going to, again, three buttons, set image as background. Ooh. And now, of course, I'm going to have to just play around with this to fit exactly how I want it to be. There you go. You play around with it until you get what you like. There you go. Okay. So now you have some sort of a nice background in the dark with all the northern lights there in the background. That's really cool. Except, it's kind of, I'm missing a part here. So with another cool AI feature, you can click again the edit button. And now here in Magic Studio, let's go with Magic Expand. So let's see what it does. I want to expand. Let's try whole page. Expand. What does that do? Will it do anything? Oh, it did. Look at that. So it actually expanded it. It like generated the little part that was missing. And this is something that's totally cool. It's like it completes the image and it tries to match the rest of it. So now that looks more interesting. Oh, what happened? I just had it. Expand. Oh, there it is. Very good. Okay. Now we did the sky. And I'd like to add music to this cool title page. So I'm going to go to, oh, it is not, oh, there it is. There we go. I can add some image, some music. And if you go again to elements and you click audio, so I'm going to do that in front of you right now. I'm going to elements. I'm going to go scroll down to audio. So as you can see, like where elements are, you have a lot of element, but you have videos and you have audio. So if you wanted like in the background, I want an image it's not just a still image. I would love it if it's something that's moving. You can actually add in your elements instead of just a still image. I want, let's say this one of the moving sky, and turn that into your background. And go back and forth. See, press. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, that's so neat. And I want to add some audio. Why not? So it actually suggests, based on what I chose earlier, let's put this night sky. Ooh. And you can adjust your sound here. I want the volume to the max. And let's try this. Where's the sound? My sound is not loud, but you can try it on your end and add some sound. And this is to stop it completely or turn the sound back up. Yeah. All right, I'm going to give you a few seconds here to give it a try. Pause and complete activity 1. Generate the intro background, modify it with Magic Media, and add background music. The Dreamlab I'll show you in a minute, but you can just stop at Magic Media. We'll do Dreamlab right after this. And the sound decided to work now. Hello, I'm back again. And as you may have heard, the sounds decided to work. And I just pressed present, and that's why it started working. As soon as you press present, it works. Great. Let's go on to the next one. Actually, before I go on to the next one, I forgot to show you Dreamlab. So how do I get to Dreamlab? So I'll show you in a second. So to get to Dreamlab, you need to go back to the beginning of Canva, the home page as such. So you're going to click always the 3 lines up here, Canva. You click again, Canva. It takes you out. And you click, you see where it says Dreamlab down here, Dreamlab. And you see it generate like all the other things that I asked to generate were here. So the images, it adds image and text together. So let's say I want a title page for the history of the atom. It needs to have an ancient Greece background. And I want the style to be cinematic. Ooh, create. Ooh, look at that. So that's pretty neat. I love that. So you take a look, and that's pretty decent. So I can actually now copy this image. You can download it on your computer. You can copy the style. So now what I did was I copied it. I'm going to go back to my projects. I'm going to go back to the project we were working on. And let me show you. Paste. There it is. So that's one way to do it. And again, you can make this set as background. Pretty cool, right? So this was another way to do it. They're very, like, Dreamlab has some extra features, a bit more advanced than just adding an element. All right. So where were we? Using frames to add images or downloaded videos of the scientists. Note, if you want to download a video, so if you want to add a link, you could add a link of a YouTube video into your project, except that it's not going to take the shape of the frame. You'd have to reshape it. So here's what I mean by that. So let me open up again another page here. Go back to Canva. And I would like to add an element. Let's put scientist, anything for now. And I would like a photo, just anything like that. And now I want a frame. So you're gonna literally, it's right here. It says frame. So in Canva, whenever you have a sky with green grass like this now is a frame, where whatever image that you use, it will take the shape of the frame that you chose. So let's go with this cool diamond shape. I'm going to go in there. Oh, it doesn't fit. There it does. There it is. You see that? Pretty cool. So just be aware that sometimes there's some graphics that don't work. It's just the nature of the graphic. It doesn't have the capability. So most of the time it does, but if it doesn't, just don't worry. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just the actual image doesn't allow you to do that. And you can just choose to crop it where do you want the image to actually be in there. Play around with it a little bit. Or you can press Smart Crop. See what it'll do. Oh, not bad. Can rotate it. So how I did that, basically, again, I just went to this button, crop, and it did that for me. Let me put her back like this. Done. So that's for the frames. However, I did not generate, I wanted to generate the image of Democritus. So I'm going to go back to element. And I'm going to go to, where did it go? Element, there it is, generate. And I want an image of an old Greek philosopher with a white beard. If you look in your textbooks, I think that's what he looks like, Democritus, with, oop, did I misspell that? Philosopher with a white beard and a bald head. And I wanted to be a photo. Oh, and he's known to be always happy and smiling. He has to be happy. Let's see. Ta-da, ta-da-da. Let's go. There. Oh, that's cute. That's pretty cute. I like this one. That's very nice. Oh. So I'm going to add a frame. Go back again. Frame. And you know what? I want him in a circle. Let me erase this one. Come on. There. And you fit in there. There you go. That's cool. So I can put him in my background. And let me put him on that first one that we did here. There we go. Neat. Cool. What do you think? I wonder what you'll come up with. Maybe you should look up Dalton. So he was in England in the 1700s or something like that. So that's using frames to add images or downloaded videos. Oh, about the videos. So the videos. So you have some videos. Again, if you go in elements and you go down to see all these cool things you can generate. You can generate, so you have videos that are already there. Let's try and see if I just write atoms, what kind of video is generated. Oh, you have some videos like that. You see how it, just by sliding over the frame, it can take the shape of the frame. And now I have a little video within that frame. It's really neat. So if, let's say here, I'll just, again, I'll go back to this blank one. I'm going to put old TV frame, put that here. And then I put the video. Oh, but it's going to look up. Oh, hey, look at that. There you go. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So there, it will, again, whatever video you have, it will take the shape of the frame. If you don't like this, again, the 3 buttons, detach the video. So if you have a URL from a YouTube video, so let's say I have one, I'm going to put one right here. Let's say Rutherford, because you know he has an experiment. I can't really show that in class, but I found a really cool video. I'm going to copy the link of the YouTube video. And if I go ahead and paste it here, you see it does paste the video, but it will not take the shape of the frame. Let me just erase that one. It doesn't take it, doesn't go in because it's not a downloaded. You'd have to download it. So what so it's still pretty good. And then you could like select both and group them. So now it's always together. That's pretty good. And that's one way to do it. So I have that somewhere on my, ooh, I think it was right here. See that? So this is all AI generated, the background, and then I've added this video that I found online.
Could alpha
as a demonstration. Okay. So we have already modified images with Magic Media. Let me show you the Magic Grab Eraser, which is really neat. Okay, so we'll go back to my original page. Right here. And let's say, again, I take this cool image of Democritus. Oh, go back, I wasn't sharing. Okay, so let's say I take this cool image of Democritus. I really like him, but I don't like that there's all these people in the back. And as you can see, like AI will do weird shapes for people. Like it's not really recommended, although he did a pretty good job on Democritus. But hey, look at his fingers. Something's missing there. So it's not the best, but you know, like I just noticed it, but from far like that, it's not bad at all, right? Okay, so let's go with editing this image. So again, you click on edit, and I could do Magic Eraser, Magic Grab. So let's go with Magic Grab. I'll start with that. So Magic Grab, it you see, just by hovering, it's like recognizing that there are items I can remove. So I'm going to grab him. Or I can just brush the area that I want to grab. So I'm going to click grab. Wait for it. And now look at that. I can remove him out of this. And he is on his own right here. And choop, erase him. There you go. And then I could choose to place him somewhere else. Let's say I'll copy and go to this one that we had generated earlier. Erase this. And paste. He's going to be like sitting down here somewhere. That's cool, isn't it? The things you could do with Canva, just always amazes me till now. But hey, if you decided, you know what, no, I really, I like the image as it was, I can just back up the famous undo button, and now he's back. I could, again, edit, magic eraser. Oh, he's already erased. Oh, because I have to back up some more. With the original picture. There it is. So I'm going to go edit, magic eraser. And you know what? I'm going to erase just these people here. I don't want everything, just that. Let's see what that generates. Erase only that. Because I don't think they were all these things. It doesn't make sense in ancient Greece. And erase. Let's see what that does. Not bad. It's okay. You can play with it a little bit. It tries to generate a background a bit more. We can keep erasing, see where it goes. For sure, it's not 100%, but it'll do a good job. Not bad. It's getting there. So it kind of, instead of creating a hole in the back, it tries to like fill it up with like an extra background right here that's similar to the rest. It tries to match it. So it's a cool feature to have if you just want to take a piece from that image, like for example here, say, you know what, you could also just click. I want to click on this flower, this flower, this flower, this flower, and erase. Yeah, that did a better job than the humans. So here, it really actually like generated an extra part of the tree here. So this is not bad at all. Okay. Next. Actually, it's your turn. So you guys can take some time to generate images of scientists. You could paste a YouTube link into the presentation and resize to fit in the frame. See you in a few minutes. All right, everybody, we're back with generating text. So like any really, really good play or anything that you're generating, you would like to have a nice, catchy title. So let me go back to my lovely page here that we created. And you could delete the video or delete the frame. There you go. So I want a really cool, sorry, I did it again. I didn't show you. I'll just background to show you, back up. I just went back to this and erased it. There you go. All right, so I would like to generate some text in here and make a nice title. So I'm gonna go again on the left side, and underneath elements, I have text. And you can do magic write. But before I do that, as you can see, you have like so many choices of fonts. It's really fun what you could do with that. Can you imagine some cool titles just already by this? Except I'm just not even sure what to call my project. So I'm going to go magic write, and you can write, I want, or you say, write a title for my project. It's about the history of the atom from ancient Greece to Montreal, McGill, with Rutherford. Let's see, generate. So much like any generative AI, give it prompts. The more detail you give it, the more interesting the answers. It says, tracing the atom from ancient Greek philosophy to Rutherford's revolutionary discoveries at McGill. Yeah, I like that. But if you're not sure, you can just restart the prompt. You could say this, but shorter. I like it, but this is way too long for a title. Shorter. Tracing the atom from Greek philosophy to Rutherford's discovery. That's not bad at all. So I'm going to press insert. There you go. And then, of course, from here, you can now change the fonts. From here, for example, you can change the colors. And on that note, for the colors, what's very interesting is that, look at that. It will give you colors of the document, of the whole document. Brand, it depends on your school, district, and whatnot. But this is the part that's interesting. The colors of the photo. So like it will recognize what are the other colors that are present on that page and give you colors to choose from. So hey, you know what? I like this one. It really matches the rest. Squeeze it like that and make that centered. It says see alternatives. This is new. I can turn this into, I can write it in different languages. Yeah, that's cool. I can write it in different styles. So I want it simple, business, academic, casual. Set the tone. Ooh, let's try enthusiastic. And it gives you the alternative. Tracing the atom from Greek philosophy to Rutherford discoveries is an incredible journey. Yeah, I like that. Where did it go? It's gone. What happened? No, I guess it didn't like it very much. Okay. So that was for generating text. Now, of course, if you want to add more, like for example, after you've done your research in your books and whatnot, you could ask to generate text to help you write prompts. Except that don't forget, this is a background for a play. So usually we don't put all the words of your play, but you could use it, write down your ideas, and that can help you memorize your text or whatnot. Like in here, I did have, like, for example, here, just like a quote, for example, or here, the era that Democritus lived in, Abdera, ancient Greece. And this is a video that I found here on Canva. And I added this text. So that for a play, it's good. Or you could say, like here, you see this was in England. So you want to add some text, or you want to add a quote, things like that. Okay. And you can do that definitely with the AI features. Downloading PDF, that I will have to skip, but your teachers can help you with it if ever that helps. You can actually download a PDF if you have upload a PDF from your desktop, and you can generate, just take out text from the actual PDF, which is really neat, which normally PDFs are not modifiable, but you could grab text from a PDF or grab even an image from a PDF. This feature could be interesting. So using magic grab text from an image. That, let's say you're online and you saw a really cool quote like you see in the image here, and I'm unable to copy paste this. Of course, you have to be careful with copyrights. Make sure you're not just copy pasting anything from the internet. But after you've checked that it's okay to copy paste the quote, then you could just literally, here, I'll show you. You take an image from online, screenshot, and you can actually grab the text that's from it. Yes, AI will actually recognize the text from an image, which is, again, really cool. So let me show you. Give me 1 second. So let's say I'm going to write, I want quotes. Oop. I want a quote. Quote from, let's say, Aristotle, the rival. Here, I'll share. And I did a screenshot. Give me a second. I'm going to have that right there for you. Where did it go? A screenshot. Be right with you. Where are you? There you are. Come on, get in there. And there it is. So here's that screenshot of a quote. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. Whatever. So I want this. I cannot do anything with it. I don't want the rest of it. So click on edit and grab text. So it's going to actually go look for text. Oh, it recognized this and grab. And now look at that. It is a text that I can actually use and erase the rest of it. And I can take it and literally change whatever you want to it. Change the color, change the font. It's really, really cool. It's a game changer, no? And now that you can add that to your background if you like. Okay, now it is your turn. Pause here and complete activity 3. Generate a catchy title, add some info as a subtitle, or quote from an image. See you in a few minutes. All right, everybody, we're back to activity 4. Turn your device into a remote control and learn how to share. So you've heard it. Your device can turn into your phone, like your phone. When I say device, I mean your phone can turn into a remote control. How do we do that? So once you're here and you press on present and you click present here again, turn off the sound. You have those 3 buttons right here. And then it says share remote control. And it prompts you, you can either share the link or you could use your phone to use a QR code. And now your phone turns into a remote control. Okay. So just for the sake of it, let me show you what that looks like. Oh, there you go. I'm just using my phone. And now watch what happens. I'm using my phone when I change the slides. See, I'm using my phone to change the slides. And it's got what we call magic shortcuts. So I can do this. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Ah, and change the slide. So it even does really cool sound effects. And you could like close the curtains and go to the next slide. You could say, yeah, shh, or you could drop the mic. It's really neat, but I'll let you discover what else you could do with that. So basically all I did was over here, I did present. And the 3 buttons. Sounds great. It's really fun. I love this. It's very impressive. And the last thing for this section that I wanted to show you is if your teacher wants you to share the presentation, it would be from this button right here, share. And now you can either download it as a PDF or a PowerPoint, a video, an image, which I don't think that would be useful in this case because you have like animations, whatnot. But you can also, my favorite is this one, public view link. When you click on this one, And now you create a public view link, copy link, and this you can copy paste it and send it to your teacher. And the fun part with that is that anyone from anywhere can use this link to watch your presentation, just to view your presentation. The fun part with that is if ever you need to make changes, you can go and change, and the person who has the link will be able to view your changes right away on the spot. You see, I had even created a little end page there. You can do that too. Yeah. So again, present, sorry, not present, share, and live public link right here. And it's literally like, even I tried sending someone a text message with the link, and you can view Canva on your phone. You can share it on social media. It's really, really fun. And you can actually see how many people visited your page, which is really cool. So yeah, that's what it looks like on your phone. You see, you have your phone becomes a remote control like that. And we did the sharing. So I'll pause here and I'll ask you to complete activity 4. Try the remote control function and making a public link. All right, everybody, this is it for me. So let your creativity run wild. Each background scene sets the stage for a story to tell. It's a great way to learn about the atom and its evolution by impersonating the scientists. Canva is what brings this topic to life. Enjoy!